What's up? Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, and hey, enjoy the show. And the title of this video is "Do Women Take Advantage of Child Support?"
Where did you go?
She opened
so
your legs, right?
What?
You opened your legs, so it's action reaction, right? You made a choice. Stick up with that choice. It's action reaction, like consequences. And I also think if a man doesn't acknowledge the child, he shouldn't be paying child support. And I think a lot of women also get pregnant in hopes of getting money out of a man as a scheme as well. And I think that should be consideration.
I don't think that's
as
a
well.
lot of women.
Oh, girl, it is. No, it is.
So
That's true. That's true. A lot of women are trying to get men into paying child support just for the sake of the money and not for the child. And this is why a lot of times they get away with it. Not all, but a lot of women get away with taking big chunks out of men's pockets because of child support. So that is definitely true.
do you think there are men out there? There's literally an entire legal and court system that will force and compel men to pay child support
We do not
that
have that.
they don't want to.
In the Netherlands, you
And
do
it's
not
really
have that.
If men were just willing to pay child support for unwanted children, they would. But there's an enforcement arm of the government
We do not
that
have that.
forces men. It's actually, we've totally done away with debtors' prisons. So we deemed it like unethical, essentially, to send people to prison for financial debts, except when it comes to unpaid child support. As a man, you can go to prison for that.
In the Netherlands, you do not have that. If you are pregnant
we're in
as
the
a
United
woman
States, so.
and you just say, I do not acknowledge this man as a father, you will not sign him on the birth certificate. He will not pay. He's not
Well, but-
entitled to the child as well.
Hold on, but in the Netherlands, could a woman say that this is the father and I want him to pay child
Would
support?
be a very-
can he be legally compelled to pay child
Would be
support?
very hard because if he
Hold on. I
isn't
can't
on the
believe I'm Googling
papers
this.
and everything, it would be
Child
very hard.
support, Netherlands.
It's possible, but it will be hard because he didn't put his name on the paper.
The government of the Netherlands, the parent is obliged to pay child maintenance until the child turns 21.
If he acknowledges the child, yeah. Is he
That's older than
acknowledge
the
the child?
US.
If he doesn't
You're
acknowledge
saying-
the child, it's a different story because he isn't entitled to that child as well. So she can just say he's not the father. He will not be on the birth certificate whatsoever.
Giovanni
so
JD
he will not
donated
pay.
$200. The level of understanding on this issue is zero. When does the child establish value that it can't be killed? Now justify why you drew the line there. You can't draw a coherent line post-conception.
Well, she's saying viability. So once the baby is capable of surviving outside the womb, that's her line. But back to this, I got to, sorry, Giovanni, I do have to move it back to the child support thing. So I don't know how it is in the Netherlands. I'm not privy to that. Speaking about the U.S. system and the system in a lot of other countries. So, yeah, the man can be forced and compelled to pay child support.
That's crazy.
Even if he didn't want to. He could, here's a scenario.
crazy.
A guy could have a one-night stand with a girl with she could say, I'm on birth control, boom, 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 I don't want to have a kid. She lied about it, whatever. And then she gets pregnant. He just wanted to have fun, one-night stand. He could be on the hook for 18 years of child support.
So if I get pregnant on purpose by some billionaire, for example, just because I want to have like the money and I know he's rich, I can do that and sue him in America for child support.
You can, you can
Yeah.
try to get child.
That's dangerous. It's dangerous to be a man.
People
You
do
see my
it.
point now?
People
It's
do it.
dangerous to be a man out there.
Well,
People
that's
It's
do it to
dangerous.
athletes.
But so,
Hey, listen, man. You should really watch out who you have a kid with. I have to do some research on the child support laws in the Netherlands, but not that I even live there, but just for the fun of it. But for America, which where I live, if you create a child with somebody, a woman, you have to pay up, and that goes into the bloodlines. Is it from your blood? Then yes. Is the DNA yours? Yes, you have to pay child support, and that's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it, and then you already know what goes on after that. So just be careful who you have a kid with.
I guess going back to this, so you guys kind of flip-flopped on your answer here a little bit, because I was asking, do you think men should be like required to pay child support? And you guys said yes. You said yes, 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 yes.
So
So
I didn't understand the question. I thought you were asking generally, should we default to men? Like, not every single man has to pay child support. Of course,
Well-
it should be debatable in court.
but it's not.
I disagree with that.
Well, hold on. Okay, so the current state of affairs in this country, in every single state in this country, if a man has a child with a woman, wanted or unwanted, doesn't matter, any single woman can go to the court, go to, depends on the state, child services, whatever it is, and she can go after him for child support. The man in no instance can say, go to the court, and his defense can never be, I don't want to pay child support. The court will be like, you're going to pay child support. So you disagree? Like, what do you mean like, that is the law. So I
Yeah.
don't know what
Oh,
debate
well,
we're supposed to have.
You asked me if I believe in that should be, and I'm saying if I made the rules, that would not be the case.
So you're saying in some cases the man should not?
Yeah, so in some cases,
Okay, so-
if the man is like super broke and can't support
No, let's-
himself, there's no.
Let's say he's wealthy. He just,
Yeah, but I'm saying there are cases where you don't have to pay child support.
no, okay, well, I mean, if the man's making no money, actually, well, that's not even true. If the man is not making any money, and the woman presses it enough, brings it to court, the court is still going to attempt to start charging him child support. He might not be able to pay it, but he's going to owe it. And if he
The court is going to hold the man up, is going to keep the man accountable. Regardless if he don't have a job, the court is going to encourage him to get a job and then provide the income, the level of income he's making, and make him pay child support, or he goes to jail. So men has to be accountable either way. So men, that's why it's important for you to watch out who you have kids with. Don't just have intimacy with a woman just because it feels good. Have intimacy without protection, but with protection, whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want. But without protection, just know that there's risk that you have to take unless you are prepared to make a family. Know that you're going to have to deal with this issue sometime soon, or if you are blessed, you may not deal with child support ever in your life.
doesn't start paying it, he's going to end up with
In
there's gonna be
California, they
interest.
cancel your license.
There's going to be interest. Yeah, you'll get your license canceled, and eventually you'll probably end up in prison or jail.
Her answer is no, basically.
I disagree that I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You think I'm wrong about the law?
I don't think you're wrong. I think the law
think-
is.
okay, I see what you're
wouldn't
saying.
do the law if I was like a lawmaker. Like, that's
Okay,
all I'm saying.
so you're fine, for example, then with men just not paying child support.
I think it should default to men paying child support. I think as a man, you have a right to go to court. You should have the right to go to court and say, I should not pay child support for this reason. And you should be able to escape that.
So then, bringing it back to abortion, does a woman need to go to court and give her reasons for why she wants an abortion? Or can she get an abortion for any fucking reason without any judicial oversight?
I think that that's probably the best case scenario, is that you are actually looking at the situations. Because I don't think you should get an abortion for no reason.
But can a woman get an abortion for any reason?
Do I believe that should be a right?
No, I'm just asking you what is.
Oh, well, I think there are states that's legal, yeah. Abortion is
Right,
legal.
abortion rights have been limited in some states, but many states, women can get abortions for any reason. They don't need justification.
I would also say that in abortion, the reason to get an abortion, there can't be no reason. So, I would say there's, a better reason and a worse reason. I would say that, a worse reason is like, you can support the child and you, like if you can support the child and you want a kid, like, eventually, and it's just not the right time, I think not the right time is kind of, like, not as good of a reason as if you were, like, you know, essayed. There's, like, a variety of reasons you could get
I would
one.
argue most women getting abortions is just because they were irresponsible.
Why would you argue that?
I have to agree with that. I think a lot of women would do that, and abortion is just another way for women to not have accountable for their actions when it comes to sex. That's my opinion. I don't support the abortion law, so, you know.
The men are
Because-
irresponsible. They are
Sure,
the one.
fine.
could
The
you-
men
could
are
you-
irresponsible too.
But you opened your legs,
But
so you're
so yeah,
maybe-
most abortions are just for like convenience. It's not.
What's the, like,
So what? Like,
Thing
if I
on
don't
that.
want it.
I wouldn't say it's used as like birth control. Like I know that's an argument, but like I would say like so what? Even if they were irresponsible, I think they should be allowed to do that.
It's our body. Like, are you a woman? You know what it's like to be a woman? You have a uterus, you have periods, you know nothing about being a woman. You're like, oh, get rid of your baby. Don't get rid of your baby. Like, who are you to make that decision? There should be no government. If I want to, I should be able to. If I'm depressed, because I'm depressed, I'm just sad. I don't want to have baby in 9 months. I should be able to.
what do you
Okay,
mean?
you are
Mutually
entitled to your
nefarious
opinion, but I'm
reasons?
entitled to mine. That's just my opinion.
Wait, so I mean, no uterus, no opinion. Is that your argument?
No opinion about women's uterus.
Okay. Well, it seems to assume that men are incapable of having understanding, but I mean, the entire premise. It's
Of
basically.
women's organs, yes.
What about if you're getting an abortion and you know the gender of the baby and it's a woman?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you're talking about women's rights, but what about that woman's right to survive that's inside of
I
her?
don't see it as a woman.
Bro, just hit the jackpot. Whoa. Yo. Props up to that dude, bro. Hey man, that was a good statement right there, man. I like that, bro. That was good right there. That was a good comeback to the Asian girl right there. I don't know what the Asian girl is talking about. She's angry and stuff, but I don't even know what she's talking about. But let's go. I like that guy's point right there. That was good.
I don't consider it life. At 9 months, whatever months, I don't know the science, is life, and I don't think I killed anybody.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, the whole like no uterus, no opinion. I mean, it's a logical fallacy. So okay, neither males nor females have a monopoly on what is right or wrong, true or false. While the ramifications of the debate might have more immediate effect on a pregnant woman's body, I don't think that alone does not disqualify men from forming well-reasoned beliefs on the topic.
But they don't really
You can have
to.
beliefs. That's why you can vote. It doesn't mean you can ban our rights about our body,
Well, hold
our
on.
organs.
So if-
Do you
But
know
it's not
any
your
law
body.
that bans anything related to your organs, males' organs?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Absolutely.
Well, is there any ban?
There are.
So
Give me one ban. Federally,
well,
federally.
So I'll give you something that is legal. So something that's legal. So circumcision.
No, I'm saying something that's banned,
circumcision.
not legal or not legal.
Yes, female ejaculation is illegal. Male genital.
I give you something. I give you a law. How about God's law? God said not to murder. How about that? That's a law for you. How about that law? Miss Asian girl, how about that law? And that tops federal law.
Is widely practiced among
Oh yeah, and by the way, that's one of the commandments of God.
99% of the males
Giovanni
born in
JD
this country.
donated $200. I should be able to murder because I'm depressed. What a f***ing ghoul. If men can't have a position on abortion, then you can have no opinion on war since you don't register
And this
for
leads me
SS.
to my next bodily autonomy
agree.
argument, Giovanni. Thank you.
I agree.
So, yeah, men have forced military conscription in this country.
Okay.
So that's something the government, actually, this is a bigger infringement on bodily autonomy by the government because nobody is forcing women to have sex.
Huh?
Nobody is forcing women to have sex.
Besides
I know about
sexual assault
nobody,
and
but-
stuff like that.
Okay,
Like in the-
fine. I'll just,
Literally, all the cults,
God.
all the organization, all the corruption. Jesus, open your eyes and read the news.
okay,
Is that a cross on her neck? Is that a cross on her neck? That better not be a cross on your neck. If that's a cross on your neck and you talking like that, oh Jesus. Oh my God. If that's a cross on your neck, I can't really see it clearly, but if that's a cross on her neck and she's supposed to be representing Jesus Christ, come on, man, like, what's up, man? How you just gonna talk like that? And this is the problem. She's talking out of her emotions and not on the facts. That's why she can't relate to God. Like, whatever.
probably 95%.
Where is that?
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
95% of abortions probably result from consensual sex. I'll just grant you that some abortions are due to incest and SA. I'll just grant it. The vast majority of abortions arise out of consensual sex. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't know the stats, but I think majority is. Yeah, I agree. Majority.
Consensual sex. Okay, so it's not wrong for me to state that. So the government is not compelling anybody to go and have consensual sex.
Yeah.
You're not compelled.
Yeah.
And most abortions are a result from consensual sex.
Yeah.
However, the government has a direct and clear path to forced military conscription, which has to do with male-only bodily autonomy, because only men in this country are forced to register for the selective service. In the event of a draft, only men can be drafted.
Going to a war is to help the society, right? You guys are fighting wars, so you're helping America to be America.
Really?
The woman, when you're doing it's literally hurting our body. So it's literally.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We don't go to war to help society out. We go to war to protect it. To protect it while you have these delusional, stupid-ass views. Excuse me for my language. But these messed up views that you have, what are you talking about?
Not the same
And
thing.
sending a man off to war to get himself is not
You want to go to war?
harming
you
his
can go to war.
body.
You can go to war if you want to go to war. Do you
Yeah,
want
but
women to
women
go to
aren't
war with men?
forced.
That's okay.
Women aren't
Men are
forced,
forced
to
to
go
fight.
to war.
Because that's different.
Men are.
There are different concepts. Going to war and
Is way
killing
worse than
yourself.
abortion.
Yeah,
Is way
you
worse
die.
than abortion.
It's
You
different,
die.
but it's a bodily
That's not
autonomy
true.
issue.
Yes,
Several
here.
100,000 young
Have you
men
ever
in
been in the
Ukraine are like
battlefield at all?
blown to pieces.
Yeah.
I did a military
Against
thing. It's
their-
a Dutch
Yeah,
thing.
against their will. I don't
Wait,
know.
just
like-
say, so a woman not being allowed to get an abortion is worse than war. Say it.
Wait, let me think about this.
You just
Wait, I don't think that is okay.
Say it.
yours-
No,
No,
say
I'm
it.
not gonna say that. You're gonna make
Say
it a
it.
soundbite. Like
That's
you're just,
literally your position. Say it.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Say
they're
it.
two different situations. There's no comparison
Just
between
say
the
it,
two.
though.
What? Why am I saying?
You're the one making the comparison.
I'm saying
You're
there's
like,
no-
Ryan, name a way that men don't have bodily autonomy. I literally
No,
just
bodily, like body, like in your organ.
Yeah.
Your organ.
Yes,
When you go
my
to war,
body,
you know
bro.
what they shoot?
your organs.
It's different. You're not going to a hospital to get something taken out, right?
I mean, if
No,
you
go
get
into
something put in you
battlefield and
during
get
the
your
war,
legs
yeah.
shot off. It's great.
Oh,
In my opinion, it's different.
I would
Yeah, you're
love
right.
to hear your
It's
opinion on
way
transgenders, though.
You know what?
Forced military conscription is way worse
Yes.
than women's lack of abortion access in some states. 100%.
and this garbage that she talking about, what are you talking about? How you gonna compare abortion to going to war? Like, this girl's emotions all over the place. What the hell are you talking about, bro? You serious right now? What are you talking about, man? It make no sense. She makes 0 sense whatsoever. What are you talking about, man? It's totally wrong, man. Hey guys, watch out, man. Don't have no babies by that girl. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, don't have no babies by her. Man, listen, man. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, hit that like and subscribe button. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching my video. And yeah, see y'all in the next video. Peace.